Yeah, I think the most powerful thing that I learned over the years is understanding that there's, especially in like the Spanish culture, the way that like they're super super loyal community. They're very loyal to one another. So when I want to come in there and I want to be an encouragement, my buy-in is they're a lot more guarded. So
Mm,
I almost have to go to the subcontractor leader and I have to go to him so that he can communicate it. So and also there's like some barriers that I can't really cross because of just because them being a subcontractor. I can't tell them
yep.
when to show up. I can't tell like there's a lot of things that like they're not an employee. Like I'm a little bit limited to what I can and can't say. But I know what two things that work really well for me is like I know that when I do have something that does arise, I need to go to the leader, and that's the subcontractor leader, and have that conversation with him because really they're not my guys, they're his guys.
That's
The
right.
other thing too is like I need to make sure as much of the time I'm getting as much I'm depositing as much as into them as um, I should say it like I got to make sure I'm constantly depositing to them because
Yeah.
when I come to the job site and I check in on them and I just say, hey man, you guys are killing it. You're doing a good job. And like being a source of encouragement and then be like, hey, can I get you guys lunch today? Or can I get you guys waters or something like that? So that like that next time when that homeowner comes around and they're like, why does the drip edge look like that? And I'm like, hey guys, you got to take that piece of drip edge off. Like, they don't like it and the subcontractor is like, well dude, that's what the guy gave me, and like so now it's like but I've had enough deposits into that subcontractor crew
Mm,
and just say, and you know what, they're not going to charge me more. They're just going to say, hey, you know what, like we love you, Bryson, you're a great guy, like we'll just fix that piece. They might be a little upset as they're doing it, but they'll still do it for me because I've spent so much time with them. Like some of my guys have been with me almost 4 years as a subcontractor, and they still have the freedom to work for other people, but they choose not to because they like
yeah.
working with us. They love the stability that we can bring to the place. So yeah, you know what? Maybe there's a day of the week that they are working for another guy, and you know what? Again, there's some laws and restrictions in Pennsylvania where like you got to make sure that you don't get in trouble with that because you don't want to get audited and um, then you're looking at some
Yeah.
serious
For
workers'
sure.
comp bills. But so I know how to do as much as I can do and not do too much because I don't want to screw the system up.